Hey guys, so it is the day after Thanksgiving, and normally a lot of Americans on this day spend a lot of money. They spend the day shopping. So much so that we have given this day its own shopping name, Black Friday. But I'm sure that's not really going to happen for most Americans this year. I'm sure not many people are going to spend much money on Black Friday this year because, the economy is just so awful. Nobody has any money. Nobody has any money to buy Christmas presents. Nobody has any money for flat screen TVs and new iPhones and whatever the hell else they would normally be buying today. And I know this because we just went through a presidential election in which that was the primary issue, the fact that nobody has any money. So broke are the American people that people are bitching about the price of eggs. Now, it's bad when you're even complaining about the price of a dozen eggs. That's some broke-ass people right there. And so I seriously doubt people are going to be shopping this year. I mean, they're so desperate in this country because of the state of the economy that they felt they had no other choice but to elect a criminal to be president because, only he can fix it. And normally we wouldn't elect a criminal adjudicated rapist who tried to overthrow the government 4 years ago to be president. But, desperate times call for desperate measures, and we are a desperate people right now because this economy is awful, right? Well, of course, that's not true at all. And people are going to be shopping to the tunes of God only knows how much money. I'm sure we'll see all kinds of stories about how much money was spent. And not only money spent today, but we talked the other day about how many people are traveling. The airports are just full of people traveling for Thanksgiving. And last I checked, airline tickets aren't all that cheap. So we know this is all bullshit about this economy being terrible, people spending tons of money. And it's the day after Thanksgiving. A lot of people go out and get a Christmas tree on the day after Thanksgiving. Are people going to refrain from doing that? I mean, I can think of no more wasteful thing. Now, I'm not against it. You want a Christmas tree, go get a Christmas tree. But I'm just saying, in a country full of broke-ass people who can't even afford a dozen eggs, Christmas trees seem like a silly luxury, don't you think? I mean, what is a Christmas tree? You're going to cut down a tree to stick in your house for a couple of weeks and then throw it away. And they're not cheap. 60, 80, 100, probably more. Here, they're usually around 60 to 80 bucks. But I'm sure some places it's even more expensive than that. I mean, it's not cheap for just something you're going to have for a couple of weeks and then throw away. That seems pretty wasteful. Not something that you would expect people to spend money on who are hurting in such a horrible economy, right? Can't afford to make an omelet, but I'm going to throw away an $80 tree? That doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. The point is, this is all just bullshit. It's just another reminder that we are surrounded by morons.